Hello everyone, I'm the Webnovel guy, and today I'm bringing you 5 incredible web novels where the main character gets a second chance at life. Before we jump into the video, if you're enjoying these kinds of recommendations, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep bringing you more awesome content. Alright, let's dive right in. 1. Return of the God of War. In his first life, Mook Yeojin was never a man who sought power. Born into the wicked way heaven, he chose peace over conflict and avoided the bloody struggles of the martial world. While others trained from childhood, Mook Yeojin delayed learning martial arts, believing strength only invited tragedy. By the time he finally stepped onto the martial path, it was already too late. The world did not forgive hesitation. Surrounded by war, betrayal, and loss, Mook Yeojin survived through sheer effort and talent, eventually reaching great heights despite his late start. But no matter how strong he became, regret followed him like a shadow. Regret for starting too late. Regret for not being strong when it mattered most. When the end finally came, the person who stood beside him made a desperate choice. Cheon Warin, someone who had already exhausted every other possibility, used her final chance at regression to send Mook Yeojin back to the past. She chose him not out of sentiment, but conviction. Among everyone she knew, Mook Yeojin was the most talented, the one who could truly change the future, if he started from the beginning. Mook Yeojin awakens in his 12-year-old body. This time, he does not hesitate. Armed with memories of a ruined future and the determination to erase his regrets, he begins rebuilding himself from the ground up. 2. Dying to replace the living. At the brink of death, Liu dares his enemy to kill him, and when he falls, something extraordinary happens. He awakens not in his own body, but inside the body of the very person who killed him. In this story, every death is a new beginning. Each killer brings their own complex past, impossible missions, and looming dangers, forcing Liu to adapt, survive, and navigate lives far more complicated than his own. Funny, chaotic, and full of unexpected twists, the novel follows Liu as he struggles with a simple wish. Just once, could someone ordinary end his life? But in a world where every death is entangled with tragedy and secrets, ordinary is a luxury he'll never find. 3. Foolish Saintess finds the second life unfamiliar. In the grimdark fantasy world of an old tale, where everything is bleak, hopeless, and headed straight for apocalyptic ruin under the Demon King, there's one bright spot: Isabel. She's the story's only comic relief character. A clumsy, cheerful Saintess who somehow survives longer than anyone else, right up until the end. When Isabel gets sent back in time just before the world's final destruction, the goddess picks the novel's one and only reader, Kim Soo-min, to become her guardian angel. His job? Guide her through the second chance so she doesn't repeat the same catastrophic mistakes. The problem is, the goddess forgets everything after the regression, leaving Soo-min stuck communicating through vague system messages while dealing with Isabel's unique personality. Isabel means well, but she's a walking disaster in a world that doesn't forgive screw-ups. Every time she tries to fix things, she somehow makes them worse, tripping into danger, misunderstanding critical instructions, or turning serious moments into total chaos. Soo-min quickly realizes that babysitting a comic relief character in a grimdark setting is exhausting. He has to plan carefully, nudge her in the right direction without overwhelming her, and somehow keep her alive long enough to actually change the outcome. 4. Alchemy Master. In the previous life, although Chini-chen was an alchemy saint, possessing the greatest alchemy technique and was famous all over the world, but because he was incapable of cultivating martial arts, he could not proceed further in either the Tao of Alchemy or the Tao of Martial Arts. Without much of a choice if he wanted to continue his single-minded pursuit, he went back in time. More specifically, back to 10,000 years ago with all his memories intact. With his already revolutionary mastery over spiritual energy, advanced pill formulas, advanced martial art cultivation technique, and many more secrets about the future, everything was limitless for him. This time, he did not wish to relive those past regrets. With all that he knew, he was going to change things around in this life. 5. After leaving my family, I met a rich heiress. In the classic style of modern Chinese web novels, this story delivers a satisfying rebirth revenge tale packed with family betrayal, sharp comeuppance, and a touch of romance. The protagonist starts his first life as the overlooked legitimate son in a wealthy family. On the day that changes everything, his scheming stepbrother frames him, leading to his legs being broken right in front of their father, who does nothing to intervene. The stepbrother then steals his spot at a top academy and, crucially, takes the precious jade token left to him by his late mother. That jade token turns out to be far more valuable than anyone realized. It holds secrets or opportunities that propel the stepbrother to success. Over time, the stepbrother, revealed not even to be the father's biological son, slowly seizes control of the family business, eventually driving the father to ruin and death. But fate gives the protagonist a second chance. He reincarnates back to that fateful day of the incident. This time, he's done playing the victim. He calmly reclaims the jade token, walks away from the toxic family without looking back, and lets their own greed and lies lead them straight to the downfall they earned in the original timeline. No dramatic confrontations needed at first. He simply removes the key piece that propped up their schemes and watches everything crumble. That's it for today's list. If you want recommendations for any other type of web novel, regression, overpowered MC, isekai, romance, cultivation, whatever you're craving, just drop it in the comments below. I'll do my best to cover the ones you love in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. See you in the next one.